One day God, I will double check. One day God went, 1 Samuel 16:6, I believe. 16:1-2. So listen to this now. So God said to Samuel that, listen, I want you to go down. Hold on, just a second. I want to make sure. I don't want nobody to go on the wrong page. But if you can find it, go ahead and look for it. Okay? Yes. Okay? So, it is 16:1-2. 1-2. 1 Samuel 16:1-2. So God said to Samuel, listen, I want you to go down to Bethlehem, and I want you to go anoint a king that I'm going to choose. And Samuel, I want you to take your horn and go down and anoint someone. So Samuel said, God, if Saul knows that I'm going down there and anoint a king, he's going to kill me. God said, listen, man, listen, go down and do a yearly sacrifice. And while you're down there doing the sacrifice, just anoint what they to anoint. Don't be afraid of Saul, man. Go and do it. So Saul went down there. Now in those days, when they see the man of God, Saul come, because Samuel coming, because Samuel was like our major prophet at that time. He was like the judge, a real prophet. So when man see him coming and told him shit, then they said something bad will happen. And when Samuel come around, Samuel was like, listen, rest easy. You don't come to deal with no bad thing. So he saw Jesse and he said, okay, listen, Jesse, I'm going to do a sacrifice. I would like you to invite your sons to the sacrifice. And they're supposed to have dinner or something. So when this happened now, Jesse brought his son and he fashioned them before Samuel. Samuel what's his name? Eliab. And he thought that Eliab was the one because Eliab was strong, good countenance. And he thought it was, and God said, I reject him. Because men look at the outer appearance. Till this very day that we do. That's why we have so much problem in our life. The woman them see one little man and the man look good and say, yeah, that's the man I want. You know what I'm saying? You may even give him a little piece and he mash you up, and then the next thing you know, you say you want to get married. You don't know nothing about the man. You know what I'm saying? Man's a nightmare. How many men you know that kill woman? Kill woman. Man, you end up with who you think that you love end up killing you. And you're dead. How many women that happened to in Jamaica? Wally. Because we don't see God first before we get involved with somebody. And that they mash us up. And so I put you, all you beautiful sisters in here, make sure you check with God before you go jump in the sack with somebody. Because it could cost you your life. And so, Abinadab passed through, and God said, I rejected him. Shammah passed through, and 7 of Jesse's sons passed through. And God rejected them. And Samuel said, is this all you got? He said, oh yeah, there's one more. His name is David. He's in the field with the shepherd. He said, send them fetch him. And when David came and Samuel see Samuel said, yes. God said, this is the one. Anoint him. Even though David had to go through a whole heap of something before he became king. Because Saul chased him around and tried to kill him. Yes. But eventually David became king. Now listen to this now. For this prophecy to get fulfilled, it passed David now. Yes. So here it comes now. If you read the book of Matthew, Matthew explains how these 3 wise men had seen this star in the east of this Jesus birth that's supposed to happen. And when the star appears, means that this child, baby Jesus, is supposed to come, which is the Savior, the Messiah. Now, this was already spoken about in the book of Isaiah, that this Emmanuel is supposed to come. So the devil already know that this Savior was coming. So guess what? This is what the devil do now. The devil said to himself, say, you know what? There's a Jesus supposed to come now. That didn't tell your little demon friend of mine. There's a Jesus supposed to come. And when this Jesus comes, we're going to kill him. Because we cannot let him come in. I think he's going to take over the world. We're going to kill him. You know what I'm saying? So at the time, these 3 wise men was on their way down to Bethlehem to pay their respect to this baby Jesus. And Aaron, the king at the time, gave word that they was going down there. So Aaron sent to call them, and Aaron wanted to know. So I heard there's a Jesus being born, a Savior, Savior of the Jews. So tell you what you guys are gonna do. I ain't in the work money enough. So I want to go down there and I want to go check out this baby Jesus. Tell me when they come back and tell me when they. So I can go myself and go pay respect to him. I kill you want to kill Jesus, you know. So while they go down there and they bow before the baby Jesus in a manger, and they gave him frankincense and myrrh and gold and all kind of stuff, God sent a message to them and said, do not go back to Herod, because Herod wants to kill Jesus. Go home. Don't go back to him. So the wise men then go their own way. Different men gone home. So when Herod realized that he got shafted, he got shot. So what he did though, he decided to get his soldiers them together and said, you know something, I want you to go down there and go kill off every pygmy, every newborn. From what, 2 on down, kill them. So they went and do a great slaughter. Jesus dreamed to Joseph and Mary and tell them to take Jesus down to Egypt. Yes. And that's what saved Jesus' life. Until when Herod died, because Herod wanted his son to take over. He didn't want Jesus, he thought that Jesus was coming to rule, and all of the Jews and even by name Judas, they all think that Jesus come to wage war against the Romans, like physical war. You know, and that then they think that this Messiah come to wage this big old war, but Jesus come to deliver us of our sin. And that's why Jesus did not allow even Judas to come with his foolishness. You think that Jesus didn't know that Judas was a betrayer? He knew it from the beginning. But Judas was part of the plan. Not even the devil himself